Well, hello there. Welcome in. I'm really glad you're here. Today is really fun and exciting. I have a PR package from Huda Beauty and we'll be jumping right into these interesting products. If you're new here, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure you click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. I have yet to try anything from Huda Beauty, but I did receive a PR package with some really cool products in it. We'll be trying them all out today. One of the most interesting is this foundation stick. I've heard a lot about this, but I haven't tried it myself. We'll be giving this a whirl today. You all know I'm on the perfect concealer hunt. We'll be trying a new one today. I have the Nude Light palette and a really beautiful lip color. Isn't that just gorgeous packaging? I think this will look perfect with that eyeshadow palette. As always, all products that I use and mention today will be listed and linked below, and shopping links and photos will be over on the blog, so super easy for you to find. And with that, let's hop into the makeup. I've gone ahead and done my face primer. I used the Stila One Step Correct and the Milani eyeshadow primer. And I used a little of the Pixie eye brightener in the color Peach to color correct right underneath my eyes. And of course, I did my brows with my favorite Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil. So let's go ahead and jump into eyes. Isn't this palette just so very pretty? I love this size. They're so cute. Kind of fits in the palm of your hand. This would be a great travel palette. It's a warm, soft pink colorway. There are 4 shimmers and 5 mattes. One thing I did notice when I initially swatched it is the shimmers are really glittery. So I'm not so sure how they're going to look on my over 50 skin. You can see them right here. Aren't those just so very pretty? We might use a little bit today and just see how it works for more mature lids. Here are the mattes swatched. Isn't that just a beautiful colorway? Really looking forward to jumping into this. I think I'm going to go in for a more pink and purple look today. That sounds kind of fun to me. So I'm going to take my BK Beauty 202 brush and dip it into this soft shell pink up at the top, and that's going to go right in the transition area. Really pretty soft pink color, going on very smooth and evenly. This is really fun to jump into the Huda line. I haven't used anything from Huda, but I've heard so many wonderful things. Now I'm going to take that same brush and just dip the tip into the soft brown here in the lower corner. That's going to go right in the crease just to deepen that area up really softly. So I'm just putting that lightly deep into the crease. Now I'm going to take my 201 brush and just blend those two colors in together, really lightly focusing on the edges so that it's a smooth transition. Now I'm going to take this flat brush from Sigma and dip it into this muted lilac color in the corner. This is so very pretty, and that's going to go in the crease as well in the outside corner of my lower movable lid. I'm just going to start packing that in the outside corner. I'll have to say these colors are so beautiful. And up into the crease a little bit. And then I always like to bring it up towards my eyebrow in order to give a little bit of lift to my outside corner of my eye. I'm really liking that color, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that all over the full movable lid. I think it's really pretty. These shadows are so soft and so smooth. Really beautiful. I love this color. I'm going to go in and blend that out. Now I'm going to go back into that chocolate brown again with the flat brush from Sigma, and I really want to deepen up that outside corner and into the crease. So I'm just going to take it right deep into the crease and down onto the outside corner, and then flip it up just a little bit towards the outside of my eye, towards my eyebrow. Then back in with my blending brush. Really soft, pretty look with those shadows. Now I'm going to take a little flat brush and dip it into this cream color right in the center, and that's going to go right underneath the eyebrows just to highlight that area and lift the brow up a little bit. To finish off the eyes for now, I'm going to use my Sigma Essentials palette and dip into this color Snow right here, and that's going to go right in the inside corner of my eyes to kind of lighten up that dark cavern area that I can get. So I just put that right in that shadowy area. and then blend it in. And that knocks down that shadow a little bit. I'll have to say I'm really excited about this foundation. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I don't know how it's going to work on my very mature skin, but we'll see. This is a beautiful package to begin with. And then the foundation stick just twists up right here. I have it in the color Custard. I'm thinking it's going to be a fairly good color match for me. My only concern is it might be a little bit yellow. Just going to draw some of that around the face. Now I'm going to take my BK Beauty 101 brush and just start pressing that in. It felt creamy going on, but not real hydrating. It does have a little bit of a stiff feel when you apply it from the stick. It's blending out fairly easily. Of course, I did all my skincare this morning and put on lots of moisturizer. I'm going to use a little bit more towards the outside corners of my face and around my nose, just to add a little bit more coverage. It is blending in really, really beautifully. It doesn't feel as light as some of the foundations I've been using lately. It really does have a very, very smooth finish. Now I'm going to press that in with my sponge. So here's how the foundation looks. What I can say is it looks so smooth on my skin. It blended in beautifully, and there was none of that little fussy foundation issues getting in my pores, clumping up, or being uneven. I'm really surprised at how smooth the coverage looks on my face. It doesn't look dry, however, it doesn't look really moisturizing either. I don't know how this is going to wear throughout the day, whether it's going to end up looking drier or more glowy. I'm not sure, but right now, I can say it is very, very pretty. Now let's jump into concealer. This is in the color Marshmallow, and I did open this up and swatch it last night. It has a really cool kind of delivery system. It has a little metal tip, and you just squeeze that out and the product comes out right there. I'm going to take this off my hand and just tap it underneath my eyes. One thing I noticed last night is that it really is very, very pigmented. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush and just start pressing that in. I do like that the color is lighter. I like my under eyes to be a little bit lighter than the rest of my face. It just seems to brighten up my eyes. This seems to have really good coverage. I'm just going to press it in with my sponge. Here's how the concealer looks. From what I can see in my mirror, it looks a little bit dry. It doesn't look hydrating. So it's a little bit crinkly and a little bit uneven underneath my eyes. I'm going to spray a little bit of setting spray on my sponge, tap that off, and then just press that underneath my eyes to see if I can't get that to smooth out a little bit. Okay, it's still looking pretty dry, but I'm going to set it anyway. This is my number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder and a big fluffy brush from Sigma. And I'm just going to press that right underneath my eyes. So far in the complexion, I can say the foundation is looking really, really pretty. It is so smoothing and it's really evened out my skin tone and texture. The under eye concealer is not doing me any favors, and I don't know if I didn't have enough moisture underneath my eyes, although I did my whole skincare routine this morning and added extra moisturizer underneath my eyes. It really has accentuated all the crinkles and wrinkles underneath there. So far the concealer is not a favorite. For bronzer today, I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. I love this. It's one of the few products that has a sponge tip on it that I actually love the sponge tip. And I'm blending that in with my Real Techniques stippling brush. Blush today is a cream blush from Honest Beauty. This is in the color Pink Rose. Love this blush. I just dip 2 fingers in it, get a little bit on, and then tap that onto my face. Really, really easy to blend in. Beautiful color. Lots of pigment, stays all day. I mean, what more could you ask? Then I always go back in with my sponge and just press that in. Smooth out the edges. For highlighter today, I'm going to use one of my favorite fun highlighters. This is from the Beauty Crop and it's their Glow Milk. This stuff is so cool. Comes in this little package with a dropper. I just put some right on the back of my hand. You don't need very much. Get it on my finger and then just tap it in. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Definitely Glow City. To finish off the complexion, I'm going to use my Milani Prep Set and Glow and a big fluffy brush from BK Beauty. This is their 103 brush. I love this for this application. Just get a little bit on my brush, tap it off, and then pounce that all over the face. I'm going to go ahead and tight line with the Lay Liner from L'Oreal. And for mascara, I'm going to be using the Clinique High Impact Mascara. Love this stuff. I'll be right back. For lips today, I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona Ilana Lip Liner and the Huda Beauty. This is their Lipstick Girls Trip. So here's the combination right here. This is the lip liner and the lipstick. I'm really excited about this lipstick because I think it might be the perfect neutral. So we'll see how it looks when it's combined with that lip liner. Here's the lip combination. Here we have the finished look. I have so much to say about this product line. First off, this stick foundation, what a surprise. It is so beautiful on the skin. It was fuss-free to put on. Even though that I thought the color was a little bit yellow for me, I think it worked out really, really well once I blended it in. It's surprising to me that something that comes in a stick would work on my very, very mature skin, but this looks beautiful. The things that really stand out for me are the coverage is a strong medium coverage, but it doesn't look cakey, and it evened out my skin tone and makes my skin look so smooth and almost flawless. I didn't get any polka dot pores or unevenness. It blended in really, really beautifully. Big surprise with this stick foundation. I'm a fan. The concealer, I'm not so much of a fan. I'm not sure that you guys can see it on camera. It has made my under eyes look a lot more crinkly and a lot more wrinkly than they actually are. Really not doing me any favors. It's patchy, it looks dry. It's just not working for me. If you've used this and had good results, make sure you put it in the comments down below so we can learn from you. But for me, the concealer just wasn't a hit. I am loving this eyeshadow palette. The color is so soft. The shadows were so easy to blend in. Just really, really a beautiful look. I didn't use any of the shimmers in the look today. This is all matte, but I think it's just really, really pretty. I like to be able to wear pinks and purples and have it be subtle and very pretty, and I think that this palette really did that. The Lipstick Girls Trip, really, really loving this. I think it's such a beautiful neutral color. The formula is creamy. It feels great on the lips, so big hit with me. I want to thank you for joining me in this Huda Beauty try-in. It was a lot of fun to do a deep dive into these products. If you found this fun, useful, and helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman, stop by prettyover50.com. There's a lot more great information just waiting for you there. You guys know I get such a thrill when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.